Rings are one of the most important types of calisthenics equipment when it comes to building muscle and strength with your own body weight. Unfortunately, rings often cost $30 to $50 or more dollars, which can often scare people off. So, the big question is, are they worth it? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. Okay, so first of all, if you want to build muscle, strength, or mobility, rings are a good way to go, especially because they offer a variety of choices when it comes to your training. They are also practical when it comes to where you train. You can easily take rings with you and just hang them on any tree or any other surface you can think of. On the other side, you can't really train freestyle elements or hand balancing skills on rings. One of the biggest benefits when training with rings is that you can do a lot more exercises on rings which you can't do anywhere else. For example, the iron cross, the pelican push-up, the L-sit, typewriter pull-ups, ring muscle-ups, or any other push-up variation you can think of. Another benefit is that you can train pull and push elements on rings. You can't do this with parallels, for example. One of the most important things when it comes to training calisthenics are the basics, so push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. And you can actually do all of these basics on rings. Another good thing about rings is their ability to adapt to the body's joints and tendons, making the exercise less stressful for the body. As you can move the rings freely, unlike with the high bar, exercises like the muscle-up can be more difficult on the high bar than on the rings. However, if you're a total beginner and just started with calisthenics, we would not recommend to start training with rings right away, despite all the positive benefits. The reason is fairly simple. Because rings are not bolted into the ground and basically float freely in mid-air, a balancing component plays a huge role. To put it simpler, you have to know how to balance yourself on the rings. You will have to use more force to do a certain skill at the beginning, because the rings are shaking and your body still has to get used to it. That is why it can be a little demotivating and frustrating for beginners when starting to train with rings. So in the end, we recommend using rings if you're an intermediate or advanced athlete, but not if you're a complete beginner. Rings have a lot of benefits and can take your workout to the next level. Make sure to check out the link in the description for best quality rings. Also use our code CALIBROS10 at checkout to get a 10% discount. Now that you know the benefits of rings, feel free to check out this video where you can see them in action.